All right, folks, so we are out on our metal detecting adventure today, and we are detecting that old house that's been modernized. We're told it's at least early 1900s, could go into the 1800s, we're just not sure. And it's a big farmland. It's a big farm. Got some old buildings there with tractors and such in them. They keep horses here, chickens, which we keep chickens, and they also keep turkeys. Look at this guy here. He is not happy to see us. He is all puffed up.
I forgot my little shovel.
Yeah, he is not happy with our presence.
Let that turkey get you now.
So I'm Tom, and he's Tom. And over there's another one that's not puffed up. He's in another fence. Probably have to keep them separated for reasons. But anyway, there's some beautiful dogs on the property, and there's also some alpacas. We'll show you those in a little while. But first, we're going to do some detecting. So you have to wait. Alright, so today on this very unique permission, I figure I would show you some of the trials and tribulations that you go through with metal detecting. Good signals are high conductive metals such as brass, silver, copper, those type of things. You're not always guaranteed that you're going to get that silver coin, but you have to dig all of those high conductive targets in order to find the good stuff. And sometimes it's just not always so good. You know, old 17 and 1800s buttons are made out of brass. Your 2-piece and your 1-piece buttons, depending on the era. I'll explain those as I go along throughout these videos as we find them. But yeah, I got a high tone here, and it was a good little ways down, and it just turned out to be this modern brass shell casing. Not sure what caliber that is. I think it come from a pistol. It was a pretty big caliber. But that is what we go through every time we go detecting. So, just in case we find nothing here, I will just kind of include some of that footage as well this time. So, but we're on an old location. There's some very old trees up near the home. I have a good feeling that somebody is going to dig something good any minute, any second now. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, so I just got that same type of signal. I'm not far from where I dug the other shell casing. But like I said, buttons and other good relics and artifacts come in at that same range. So we're going to retrieve this one together to give you an idea what I go through. I've already opened the hole. I have not located the target yet. And I'm going to try to get my camera. Let me move you a little closer. Let's see, let's do it from this angle. I'm going to try to get it to stick on the shovel, and I apologize in advance if you fall down. Alright, so got our pinpointing metal detector here. Uh-oh, the shovel's in the way. And we're going to try to attempt to locate where this is. And it's just off to the side here in this hole. So now we have to remove some dirt out of the way to retrieve whatever this is. We are hopeful for something good. And the dirt is kind of sandy, so it's easy to kind of break up and maneuver back down into the hole so you don't make a big mess. And you can desensitize that pinpointer to bring you closer to the target. Okay, my bad, I moved it. Now we got to and that's just what I was thinking. Whoever was shooting here was just spinning shells within this limited little area here. So if I want to, I can avoid this target, but if I do, Lucky Gene, he'll come along and he'll find the button that I decided to leave behind. So we're not going to do that. But yep, that's how metal detecting works. Metal detecting 101. You heard it here with Latchkey, folks. Now we just cover this hole back in like this. Get it all planted. Stomp it down real good. It's like it never even happened. Alright, so we got another shallow target retrieval going on right here, and put you back down one more time. And this one's a little higher tone, so it gave me higher numbers, but it is the bullet that come out of one of those casings. Lead is also a high conductor, and this one just so happens to be probably copper jacketed lead. Yep, see there's the lead inside, and it's got a either a brass or copper jacket over the lead that's covered in it. So that is why sometimes a bullet will ring up so high. Now if it was just pure lead, it would be a little bit lower tone, kind of like a mid-tone in between iron and a high conductive target like brass or silver. But all right, a little lesson for you. Copper jacketed bullet. We'll keep digging. Now I'm not sure what this undesirable target is here. It rang up high. It was very tiny, hard to locate because it blended in with the dirt so well. But if I had to guess, it feels kind of light, like folded aluminum. So I'm thinking that's aluminum, which also is a mid to high conductor. So yeah, so far we've got some modern bullets, and this is what I call hoodoo. I just got hoodooed. Hoodoo. When you see a gathering going on like this when you're out detecting, two guys standing together, fellow detectors, that's my father, Lucky Gene, and Wild Bill. We're going to see what they're talking about. It might be something cool, might be something interesting. Hope they've had better luck than me so far in this modern bullet graveyard that I'm in. We'll know in a second. Find anything good?
I found a flat button.
You found a flat button? And you consider that not good? I like the sound of that. I haven't even seen one in a while. You forget, I haven't been metal detecting much.
Well, I mean,
Flat buttons excite me now.
like a 1800s button, I don't think. It may be a Tomback, but based on the back, but there's nothing on it. Shankless.
I think that might be a Tomback, and if that's the case, man, that's really special. That's 1700s, right?
Yeah.
Could
The
be.
pistol casings are ringing up really low, like 15. Yeah, these.
I've been finding those. I've been finding the bullets that go inside of those.
Yeah.
They're
Red
copper
roll.
jacketed.
But it rang up like 15 on the Equinox. So.
What, the button? Yeah.
No, the casings. This was like 17, 18. I thought I was taking an Indian. I was like, well, nah, it's a button. There's nothing on it. I'll take it.
Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, so my dad found a key. We'll film that later. It's just a modern key. but I am latchkey, so that intrigues me. It is raining right now on me, so I'm going to duck into that wood line over there and hunt there for a while. I don't have the right militator to be out here in the rain, and I'm getting wet. Alright, I'm going to work my way over there as fast as I can, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Alright, so there was 3 of us here a second ago, but Mike abandoned us to go get his waterproof machine. But me and Tracy are here, and we're under a very fancy deer stand, ducking in the rain, and we're not doing such a good job because the wind is blowing it right in here on us. But it's still better than being directly out in it. It's not a heavy rain, it's just a steady, sideways stinging rain. And not far from the tree line, but they say that there's a fence blocking you from getting to that tree line in that direction. So
down there goes right up to the fence.
This is our best option then. And it's not much of an option. This may be a short hunt today. Alright, so the rain has officially stopped. The sun is peaking. It just stopped, like literally just now. And there is our shelter from the rain. It was a good shelter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've been under that for about 45 minutes now. So the hunt continues. All right, here we go. All right, folks, so I'm here with young Zach, and he found a gooder.
Ready?
I am ready. Ooh, that is a Barber Quarter, 1808. Is that what you found on that hill when you were hollering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, 1808 Barber Quarter. Look at that, y'all. That is an old silver coin. Let me get it positioned correctly here. Capture some of that sunlight on it. Yeah, man, that's got a lot of detail too.
Yeah, D-mark.
That's your first one?
Yeah, quarter, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I was walking back to the truck to go to soda.
Man, that is a good find. Is it got a mint?
It's D.
Is it a D?
Yep.
Okay, it's got a Denver mint. Where's the mint at on this coin? On the head or the tail side?
Tail side. The bottom of the tail.
Okay. I don't know if it'll pick that up, but it is there. Wow. Dude, congrats. Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Fantastic.
Now I'm gonna go get a drink.
That gives me hope. So Zach just said that there was an old porch to a home site that was over in the direction where I'm at now. And I was kind of thinking that before he walked up to me with that Barber Quarter, because if you know anything about old home sites, they used to use this old stonework here that come from the creeks and streams nearby to build their porches and chimneys and steps and stuff like that with. And yeah, that looks like that could possibly be a chimney stack there. I don't know for sure. Or it could just be piled rocks. I don't think, I think that's limestone though. I think that come from the creeks and streams. I don't think that's field rock, but I could be wrong. But either way, there was activity here. That rock kind of looks like it's been worked and shaped a little bit to me, and I think it's a chimney pile. I'm not sure. Could be, possibility, but a lot of the yard structure is still here. Because look at this old tree here. There's more stones up there. Yeah, these old trees indicate maybe, you know, part of an old home site yard out in the middle of this pasture. And just to the other side over there is a body of water, like a small creek or river. Something like that. Boy, this is interesting. Look at this. Is that an old well? This may be an old well that's been filled in. There's a stream running off of this that feeds that pond over there, so it may be something to that, but that's got the look to an old stone well. Look at the stonework here. This is not modern by no means. Oh, I am not leaving this spot the rest of the day. Man, I think we got something here. Look at this right here. Like some foundation stonework here. Now I ain't for sure, but I think, yeah, that looks pretty old to me. Look at this side here. I think that's an old well, y'all. Oh, we are on to a good spot right here. I am not leaving this location. All right. Stay tuned. Hopefully we find something good for ourselves. For me. I want one. Alright, so the other guys are hovering close to the old home and they say they're finding things and stuff up there, but this is kind of what I do when I get on a new permission. I go out exploring the layout of the land to see if I can find anything older. And the rockline well and the foundation stones and the chimney pile that I just showed you indicates an old home was here, or some old activity at least was right here where we're standing. And that's why I lose out on a lot of good finds sometimes, because of my I like to explore the historical aspect of the entire property. And I knew this was near a creek, a specific body of water in my general area where we hunt, what we call the backcountry of South Carolina. That there could possibly be some age here. So I'm calling Chester over here and I'm gonna show him this well. Did you see this well? You gotta check this out. This is a rockline well that's been covered up. Chester's the first person I've showed this to.
It sure is.
Look at the foundation work around the outside of it here, and then walk to the back side of it right there. You really see it then. Around this way.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is, isn't it?
Yes, I will. I didn't come down this far. That's pretty cool.
What caught my eye is that right there looked like a chimney stack.
Yeah.
Pushed over.
Yeah.
And then this right here is some kind of foundation for something. See where the rocks have been flattened and stacked?
Yep. I don't know, man.
Not to mention that the trees here indicate something was pretty old. I mean, that landowner was talking about, you know, canaling that out so to feed that pond better, but I think he needs to leave that like it is. You know, if he will, it's up to him, but
Yeah, I'd leave the well where it's at.
that's pretty dang amazing.
Looks like it's actually feeding.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a spring feeding it.
Yeah.
But it's
I mean,
like
it
they
could be
come
a
off of the
spring.
spring on down from the well, like they wanted to leave the well alone and just made the spring come out from a different place to feed the pond,
Mm-hmm.
is my theory.
Yeah, it could be a spring right there.
Whatever it is, that's pretty darn awesome. Pretty darn awesome.
That's a Barber Quarter I just found.
Yeah, I got that on film.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. You find anything interesting?
Pennies and dimes. That's all I found.
Regular ones?
Mm-hmm. I found one Canadian penny and a Wheatie.
Yeah.
And a ring.
Oh, you found a ring?
It's aluminum.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
Is it in good shape, aluminum?
Yes, you can tell it's a ring.
All right, we'll get it in a little while. We're gonna look around this spot right here. I think this is going to yield something good.
May do it. I mean, it's aluminum.
Okay, so here's Chester's ring. I promised to show you. It's aluminum.
Aluminum.
It's fancy looking though.
My rings, because I think I got one like that.
You probably do.
Not like one like that, but air base.
It's neat. It's
Yeah,
got
they're
some little
pretty common.
designs in it.
I think
Pretty
I found
cool.
mine
Pretty cool.
at the fairgrounds there in Lawrence.
All
Yeah,
right, there you go.
it's bubblegum ring is what I call it. Yeah.
All right, Tracy just handed me something. While they're talking about Chet's ring here, this is a suspender clip. Now, I found one of these that was actually silver one time. Now, this one looks like it is brass, but that is a really old suspender clip. That tells the story of this location. Look at the back side of that. And considering some of the shape some of these come out in, this is an actually pretty decent shape still, but that's a really nice suspender clip right there. That's fancy. I like that.
This one looks good. I just haven't done it.
Here you go, buddy. Way to go. Awesome.
Thank you.
That's a neat piece.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, folks, I'm still not having the best of luck out here. Did find some interesting landmarks and stuff. I figure I'll show you some more of the farm animals. I didn't get to show you the alpacas yet. Sorry for the wind noise. There's a couple of them way off yonder in the distance. There's one there, and there's a solid brown one that's in that little pen there. I can't get a good shot of him. He's hiding. They're shy and more bashful than I thought they would be. But there's one of the alpacas there. Now the goats. These goats aren't shy. They're not shy at all. In fact, he coming to check us out. Look at him. Hello, Mr. Goat. Yeah, there's the alpaca there. There's the brown one is in there. He's dark brown. Yeah. You think I got you something to eat, don't you? I don't have you nothing to eat. I don't have you anything. Oh, here comes all his friends. Alright now, don't get rowdy. Don't get rowdy. That's enough, fellas. Break it up. Break it up, fellas. Break it up. Yeah, there's the brown alpaca. Look at him. He is pretty. That one is unique. All the others are white, but that one is really unique right there. I like it. Alpacas. Alright, guess I'll go show you the horses now. I'm gonna to take my way up to them because they are beautiful in theirself as well. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so there's the other alpacas. Way off in the other distance. I can't get too close to them. I don't want to go on this farmer's fences and stuff, but there's the goat patrol. They're all over me. Look at these beautiful animals here. Look at these horses. Man, they are pretty. I don't want to spook them. Man, they are pretty. Alright, so just some beautiful animals. Alright folks, so a little while ago I dug a wheat scent. I just dug this hole and my pin pointer just died, and I got a big coin here. I don't know what I got yet. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is yet. I don't recognize this bust. Oh, I don't know what I got here, guys. This might be a good find. Oh my goodness. Maybe I don't have to go home empty-handed after all. I'm sitting where an old home site has been pushed down. You see a lot of brick and stuff in there. Mike is coming to check it out. I'm trying to hide from the rain once again that is getting my detector, so I decided to come on this mound here, dirt. I got this really high tone. I dug down and I found this coin. What it is yet, I don't know, so stay tuned. I will be back with you as soon as I find out more information about this coin. Stay tuned. Alright, so I called Mikey over here. We done some investigation on the coin, looked it up on Google. It is a King George VII. There's Britannia on the tail side. Maybe I can get better shots of it when I get home. But that's what it is. 1913. British coin. What's it doing over here is anybody's guess, but I am happy to have it. Best thing for the day. We'll take it. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright folks, I'm back home now, and I thought it would be fun to do a little wrap up for you guys. I'm on the webcam right now. You'll hear a little background noise, but it'll be alright. I mean, that coin was the last thing that I found, so we'll talk about it the lastest. So we're gonna do a little wrap up here of all the junk that I found, just to give you an idea of what we actually do go through when we're out there metal detecting. Alright, so here is my pile of junk. These are what is considered desirable targets for metal detecting. So we'll go over some of this junk. Alright, so this right here, I find these all the time. You hear me complaining about them. They're shotgun head stamp. They're paper shell, and this one still has a lot of the paper still left on it. And this is a tiny shell. Where did that go? I think I dropped it over there in the floor. Hold on a second. Let me find that. Sorry about that. I couldn't find the one I dropped. Ow. But I have plenty of them. And that is a shotgun head stamp, paper shell. Yeah, I have them laying all over the place. But usually that's the common ones we find. Let's see. This one may be in a little better shape. And they're made by all kinds of different manufacturers. Some are still modern, some not so much, but there you go. You can see that. But yeah, these are paper shell stamps, and the one I was showing you, now we're digging. There it is. Just a size comparison about this little tiny guy here. See how much different that is? We hardly ever find them in that tiny size like that. That's pretty unique. I'll have to see if I can get any reading on that. See if I can determine its age. You know, it's got a lot of that wadded paper still in there. All right, so what else we got here? Now, I found a regular memorial scent here. Nothing too special to write home about that. Sorry about the dirty fingernail. That's where all the dirt from metal detecting has been collected up in there. But yeah, that's old Lincoln. Had to put him in the ultrasonic cleaner, get him cleaned up. It's just a regular Lincoln scent. Now I found another scent with Lincoln on it here, and I think they said it was 1950. It's hard to see the date on it because it's got a lot of corrosion and stuff on it. But yeah, there's another Lincoln scent, but this one turned out to be a wheat scent. In fact, I got it turned upside down. Let's see. And it's still hard to read. Still hard to read, but it's got the 1 cent and the wheat mark on the back of it. A lot of dirt and dust on it. But yeah, this is a wheat scent. So I wish that I got that on camera, but I did not. Sorry about that. And this old brass liquor bottle cap. That thing is old. Let's see. You saw the shell casings out in the field. Different ones, different sizes, all brass. And the copper jacketed bullet. There's the lid inside. That copper or brass, I think it's copper jacketed. Rings up really high. It's a really desirable target on the detector. Now, this little guy, that's just a regular lead bullet. See the difference? There's no copper jacketing on this guy. It's just a lead bullet. It's a little bigger than a 22. And I found more of that size. Different shapes, different styles. Found this. This was really interesting. This is some kind of piece of tin. It's got little wires hanging out of it. Not sure what that was. Another little piece. I'm not sure. It looks like it's serves some kind of purpose. It's broken in half. Not sure about that. Moving right along. More tin. Not sure. Have no idea. Little 22 brass casings. Another thing I'm not sure about. Thought it was a button at first, but I think it's just some more hoodoo. More hoodoo. More tin. Little tiny rivet of some sort. Yeah, and that's about it. So, my best find for today was this King George. That is the tail side. That is Britannia. It's 1913, even though it doesn't show well on the camera. Let's see if I can get there. Get out there really close. Maybe you can tell. Nah, it's still blurry. But yeah, it's a 1913, and that's the tail side. And of course, the head side's got King George on it. The head side definitely looks better of the two sides. There we go. King George VII. He became king in 1910. And this coin was minted in 1913. It's got a beautiful green patina on it that I plan on keeping that way. I have found older King Georges from colonial times. The oldest one I found is King George II, which was mid 1700s. And that would have been a relative of his later on down the road. So I am happy to have it. We had a good time out there. A lot of good finds were made, and I hope you enjoyed this segment. So until next time on our next metal detective adventure, you folks have a good one.